Maxwell, in Greenville, South Carolina, they've just held their annual Evil Laugh competition. And as a person who struggles to socialize in large group settings, I thought you might be able to demonstrate yours.
Well, I clearly didn't win, as a participant.
What was your entry?
From Greenville, North Carolina, did you say, or South Carolina?
Greenville, South Carolina.
South Carolina. The more racist of the Carolinas.
Honestly, Carol.
All right. Well, I suppose we should go one for one then, shouldn't we?
Yep, you go first.
All right. Excuse me. Just limbering up the throat as we need to.
Don't make eye contact with me.
Look at me during, Sam. All right. Fuck, it's actually really hard to do.
Yeah, you didn't win the competition.
No.
Anyway, let's move on.
No, what are yours? Come on.
No, that's okay.
No. Oh, no, it's fine. Look,
that's fine.
I think the listeners would love it.
No, they wouldn't. That's
I
okay.
I've just had a listener write in. We've just had a listener request.
Did they?
Yep.
Oh, that's okay.
They said, Sam, evil laugh. Question mark?
I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. That was the whole point of me starting the show, so I didn't have to do anything. Exactly. That was an evil laugh. That was good. Let's get to something newish, shall we?
Let's get to something not so new, shall we?
Just stuff that we've been enjoying, because Christmas, as you know, is not exactly peak release time.
No.
For anyone except Mariah and the Booble.
Well, essentially, but I think for listeners, bit of context, this is being pre-recorded. We're recording this in the gooch of the year, if you will, Sam.
Yes.
So none of this is timely, and that's the best part about it. But
right near the frenulum.
Right. Okay. Well, if you
Back
so
shaft.
Well, near the banjo string. So I think instead of doing something new, I think some hits that weren't from 2025 that we enjoyed this year, to sort of get us into the spirit for listening next year.
Let's do it.
All right. So my first something not new, Sam.
Yes.
Is by the producer DJ Wongo. When we were prepping for some interviews that didn't happen at Big Pineapple Festival this year,
Love that.
I spent a lot of time listening to Wongo's music to sort of prepare some questions or whatnot. And I got into a few of his releases, which includes this one. It's called Apple. I'd say this kind of sits in like melancholy dance. If I was to kind of like give it a
genre.
Yeah, a
pigeonhole
category.
Oh, yep.
There isn't really a drop. It doesn't really go anywhere necessarily, but not in a bad way. It kind of like has this sort of, there's this sort of like sad, downtrodden, like top line vocal part to it, and then it just kind of sits in this groove afterwards, which easier if you hear it than me explaining it. But yeah,
probably.
Just don't expect like big drops is what I'm saying.
Fat Freddy's. Does that sit somewhere in between like trance and jungle?
Oh, now you're getting really specific.
I know.
Probably.
Look at me go.
Yeah.
This is called upskilling, ladies and gentlemen. And what that is let me mansplain it for you. No, it's cool.
Yeah.
You said don't expect a drop, and it had a little bit of pep.
Well, I just wouldn't expect like a big like fucking here we go. Like it.
Yeah.
The song like holds that groove for a long time. It kind of sits in there, so you kind of get to like have that little like sad melancholy moment, which is kind of nice and a different vibe for a lot of dance music.
Do like a melancholy moment. Known to like it.
Yeah.
I'll give you a drop then. So very under the radar this year, Pendulum dropped an album called Inertia. Mm-hmm. And on that album was a track with Joey Valence and Bray, who I'm quite a fan of. Mm-hmm. The track was called Napalm, as I said. Did I say?
No.
Yeah, sick. The track's called Napalm. And Pendulum have always mixed in like a bit of metal with EDM. Mm-hmm. People know Witchcraft and Watercolor, but this album in particular goes towards it's quite new metal-y, meets electronic.
Okay.
And it's, bit of a vibe. I've been very much jamming this one, but I just don't think I've brought it to the show yet.
Please do.
I will. That's the whole point of this segment. just very pendulum, isn't it?
That's, to me, it's giving like Rage Against the Machine meets bit of dubstep, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Pendulum are playing in April, I believe.
At the Rumours Day?
Rival Stage? March, maybe?
Sam, when he passed away this year, I can't say that I was a big D'Angelo fan.
Yep. Thought you were going to bring some lost profits for a second.
Well, your mates.
Friends from childhood.
Yeah, I can't. I don't want to lie and say that I was like already a big D'Angelo fan. But when he passed away, I heard a lot of different shows, music podcast creators talking about how like influential he was in music in the 90s and early 2000s. And so I thought, look, I'm going to go back and have a little listen to someone who I don't know that much about. It's very like it's obviously he's huge in the R&B world, and it's in that time period, like the 90s and early 2000s R&B, that I tend to bounce off of a lot of the time. I don't really get into it. But I really got into this song, which is called Brown Sugar. And I'm trying to still figure out what about it sort of hooked me in. Maybe it's the hip-hop kind of like lo-fi hip-hop beat in the background. Maybe it's the like throwback, like almost 60s sounding kind of organ sort of stings that are in there as well. I don't know, but Brown Sugar by D'Angelo, very...
1995.
1995.
Bubble in my throat.
Oh, God.
1995.
Yes, that is correct.
I was still with father.
I guess high off of love, don't know how to behave.
Feels a bit ahead of its time for 95, doesn't it?
Yeah, very smooth, very smooth. And yeah, just that. Again, I didn't really latch onto a heap of other D'Angelo songs, but that one really got its claws in, and I just super smooth.
Sunk its teeth.
Yeah, exactly.
I've brought Blood Orange, who I was recommended from a friend in the last week, and their album Essex Honey certainly caught my attention. In particular, a song called Vivid Light, and it's this weird sort of combo of R&B meets a bit of lounge meets borderline like jazzy vibes.
Yep.
It's quite upbeat. It's quite rhythmic. But it's also like really good background music on a Sunday afternoon when you're cleaning the house, you know? So this one's called Vivid Light. I'm just going to play it straight from the top so you get the vibe.
It's a full of fallacy, waking at your window in the corner, reaching out. Nothing makes it better, still you try.
Don't mind that.
Kind of cool.
Don't mind that at all.
Kind of vibey.
Very punchy with the in the
With the which part?
in the bass drum.
In the...
It's actually really hard to do that exact beat because there's a lot of doubles on the hi hats. Yeah, but quite nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. Enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Thanks. We've
Nice.
got R&B on the show today.
I know, it's crazy.
Look at us.
Bit of gum.
Do you want some?
No, thanks.
We can share. You can have it for like 5 minutes. I'll have it for 5 minutes, and we'll keep going back and forth.
That's what we do with Kelly Holiday, isn't it?
Sam, my last one for something not so new
Yes.
is from 1999, going all the way back.
Wow.
And look, 2025 was a year when Oasis was
Oasis.
all over the place, as in like they were kind of at the center of music once again. And so it's only fitting that this song sort of came up on my radar. It's not by Oasis, it's by Chemical Brothers.
Nice.
It is Let Forever Be, but the vocal is sung by Noel Gallagher. And this song is a really direct like homage to the Beatles' Tomorrow Never Knows, which we've talked about in the show a couple of times before, is a song that they kind of like pioneered how to make it with like loops and tape sampling and stuff like that in the 60s. And Let Forever Be is kind of, it's paying like, it's taking direct inspiration out of that song. Very loop based, very trippy. It kind of sits in the borderline between like dance music, but also like psych rock, if psych rock was like a bit electronic. So yeah, I'll give it a spin, but this one got a lot of runs from me this year.
I'm ready. very industrial.
Very, yeah. A lot of sounds, a lot of textures going into that,
A lot of space.
swirling around.
I like it.
Precise.
That's nice.
Yeah, it is a bit.
Last one from me, Maxwell.
Please do.
We talked the other day about how good Fountains of Wayne are
Yes.
and how people just think Fountains of Wayne and immediately jump to Stacey's mum. But their discography is quite impressive.
Yeah.
And they don't at all sound like their hit single.
Shout out Adams Schlesinger.
Yeah, Adam and Schlesinger.
Yeah. So the founder and creator of the cricketing company, Schlesinger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And the not so successful tennis brand. But I've been going through Welcome Interstate Managers, their 2003 album with Stacey's mum in it. 17 songs on this album, but the highlight for me has and always will be Hack and Sack. It's got this real melancholy feel, very early 2000s, feels like it's straight out of a teenage romance, like early days American Pie. You know, the love dynamic is split and now they're reflecting on everything they did wrong. Will they, won't they? We don't know. Cue Hack and Sack. I think it was in a movie with Ryan Reynolds, actually.
Probably
Just
not
Friends.
wrong. He Adams Schlesinger did a lot of writing for film and TV. He wrote the song that was in That Thing You Do.
Yep.
He wrote a lot of the music in Crazy Ex-Girlfriend with the writer whose name I can't remember, Rachel something. A lot of like the weird like little songs and ditties and stuff that were in that he kind of penned. So yeah, he's written a lot for film and television. He's produced a lot for other artists. One of those artists who, yeah, you probably only know Fountains of Wayne from Stacey's mum, but super prolific behind the scenes in a lot of ways.
And now you're going to know it from Hack and Sack.
Will wait for you as long as I need to. And if you ever get back to Hack and Sack, I'll be here for you.
Just such a good song.
I want to just run over some of the things that
Adam
Schlesinger wrote for. So yeah, That Thing You Do, Ice Age, Robots, Josie and the Pussycats, Scary Movie, Orange County, The Daily Show. He did some stuff with.
Yep.
Then musically, as a producer, he worked with Motion City Soundtrack, The Monkees, They Might Be Giants, Robert Plant, The Band America, Dashboard Confessional. So yeah.
Wow.
A lot of other stuff that he was doing besides Fountains of Wayne. So yeah.
Died of COVID.
Yeah.
2020.
That'll do it every day of the week, Sam.
Well, not every day of the week.
Nah, but definitely in 2020.
2020, yeah. Yeah, would have done it. Wow.
It's coming up to that time of year, Sam.
Christmas.
Nope. Well, I mean, it is coming up, I suppose, in the sense that it's a long way off, but it is coming. But,
It is.
You can say that for anything, I suppose, for any annual event.
Me. Oh, sorry.
It's going to Hottest 100 time.
Oh, yes.
So I thought, what better way to bridge this gap where we had to pre-record because we don't have anything that is relevant and I'm overseas than to talk about our Hottest 100 votes. How we could do this, we could run through our top 10s each and give each other a little taste, a little sip
Little
from
sippy.
the Hottest 100 water. And yeah, see what's getting the nod.
I like
Maybe
it.
have a guess at who's getting the nod from the public for the whole thing.
All right. A few non-negotiables. Birds, Turnstile. Has to be in there for me. One thing I always forget about voting is that sometimes the best chance to get your favorite artist in isn't to vote for your favorite song. It's
Yep.
to vote for the artist's most popular song. And that's the best avenue in.
Yep.
So I've done that a couple of times. Gigi Perez, not my favorite song, but Sailor Song. Best chance for her to get in.
Yep.
Ethel Cain, Dust Bowl, banger. That's been on high rotation while I've cried all year, you know. Absolutely ripper-rooter.
Well,
That was weird.
I hope so. Just for her sake.
No, Rooter, like Red Rooter,
Yeah.
Red Rooster. Don't fucking worry about it. Don't make me feel weird. Surprise entry,
Yep.
Back to Friends, Somber.
Really?
Yeah, that song was on high repeat. I think it's going to track really well in the votes.
Yep.
If you haven't heard of it and you've been living under a rock,
Yeah.
To be friends when we just shared a bed.
How can we be friends when we just shit the bed? I'm going to say something controversial.
Here we go.
Somba's only good song.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Nah, he's got 3.
I think he's look, I think
For me, Somba has like 4 good songs.
Then
it
you've gone from 1 good song to 3 good songs to 4 good songs.
Okay.
I think the Sombaflation scale from Sam here is going up.
I'll be generous.
Okay.
Somba has 4 good songs.
Yeah.
And then the drop off is crazy.
Okay.
Just saying.
But also it's only a debut album so far, right? I mean, is it the second album?
Great question. I think it's a debut album. He's released a lot until now.
Just in EP
like little
forms
EP
and-
worlds.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
4 bangers. Like I've gone to see artists that I've enjoyed less than 4 songs of.
Bark for me.
Woof woof.
That's just what Somba says. Anyway, weirdest build I've ever seen on a man.
Oh, it built different.
Built different.
Yeah, got that Jacob Elordi build.
Monstrous head, no shoulders.
Got that Finn Wolfhard build.
Yeah. Without like growing out. Just growing up.
Yeah.
Another addition for me, an artist that flew under the radar this year, but her song went everywhere on TikTok. In My Room, Julia Wolf. Mm-hmm. It blew up on TikTok. It was absolutely everywhere. Her album called Pressure got a lot of spins for me, but if you're unfamiliar with that song, you will remember it as soon as you hear it.
I want your things in my room. I miss you all the time. I starve myself on the internet just to see where you'll find.
You don't know it.
Well, I know it from when it was an Evanescence song.
I've spoken about this band a lot. Their return has flown under the radar a lot, but Justice for the Damned, their song Built to be Broken, just doing it for the boys. They deserve, as much recognition as humanly possible.
Bit of love.
Another curveball from me, Maxwell. Obviously, Olivia Dean is going to be high on many people's votes. She's probably going to, I reckon, land about 5 or 6 songs in the Hottest 100. One of them, hopefully, will be her collab with Sam Fender. I've got Rain Me In. Just melancholy, bit country, bit poppy, bit girl next door. It's a really cool song. And for all the metalheads listening to this going, who the fuck is that? Let me play a little bit, Princess.
Working myself up to a nice warmness. All my memories of you ain't like tinnitus. If I stop, it's just pain. Please don't rain me.
It's just such a good song.
Sam Fender's been having a fucking year this year.
Absolutely on a tear.
Collab with Olivia Dean, collab with Elton John.
Did he collab with Elton?
Yeah, with Sir Elton.
Wow. Elton's got good taste.
Elton does have good taste.
Never Enough was one of his most streamed albums of the year.
Yeah, he just interviewed Turnstile on his radio show on Apple Music.
So sick.
And also, one of my favorite, this is not from this year, it's a few years back. He worked with Young Thug on a sample of Rocket Man for one of his songs. It's fucking sick. Like Elton John just getting around, just being like, yeah, fuck. I just like music.
Loves it. Well, on that note, number 7, Elton. I'm just kidding. Nerve, Thornhill, Essential. Great album. Bodies and Nerve as one of their lead singles absolutely pops off. This is number 9. Another curveball for you, Maxwell. Baloo Brigada.
Oh, yeah.
So you brought Backseat to the show, and that song is insane.
Worms its way into your head.
It is so catchy. I think they're going to have a massive year next year. People are going to be talking about them nonstop. And if you haven't heard Backseat,
Yeah. Oh, give us the, is it the back half?
no, it's the front half.
Okay, yeah. Because what I will say is when you hear this, go and listen to the song and listen to the back half because it changes entirely and it
does.
fucking rules.
But the chorus is super catchy
Oh,
too.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
So take my picture. You told me I'm the one you wanted, you really wanted, but you don't love me like I love you. I don't believe you. I take the keys and I'm gone.
So good.
Couple of Kiwis, just from across the Dutch, Sam.
Just a couple of kints, aren't they? Just kidding, bro. And my last one, I'm going to throw a Leica version in there just to tickle Triple J's pickle.
Ooh.
Thornhill again.
Yeah.
Their cover of Paparazzi flew under the radar of Triple J listeners, but it is insane. One of those bands that just knows their role, plays their role, and the vocal on this is incredible.
Yep.
So I'm just going to play a little bit of this to round off my votes. Just so good.
Just getting it done.
Just a bit of emotional emo fucking like a version for your Wednesday.
Do a job, do it once, do it right, Sam.
That's it. Bob Jane.
All right.
You're up, sir.
Let me pick up the baton, Sam. My hottest 100 votes for 2025. My first up is Ballpark Music. Please don't move to Melbourne. A very relatable sentiment for anyone who lives in Brisbane or really
Fucking oath.
any city that isn't Melbourne.
No offense, Melbourne sucks.
But it's the signature combination.
Combination.
It's the signature combination of like optimistic sounds and pessimistic lyrics that Ballpark do really well. And it's just one of those songs that's super catchy and will get stuck in your head. And boy, did it. So opening the batting today for us.
Hopefully it does better than Jake Weatherald.
He had one good knock. He had a good Brisbane knock.
He got what, 40? 50.
Yeah, but I think that was our high score in that particular innings, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Look, better than the last few innings in Melbourne.
Yeah, 2-day test. How good.
Sam.
Saying you'll fuck them all night in your last 15 seconds. Disappointing.
Maybe the secret to England winning is that they do go get trashed in Noosa.
Yeah, it could work for them.
Yeah. Duckett needs to be like just videoed on the sidewalk, just absolutely fucking rinsed.
I know this isn't a cricket podcast, but Ben Duckett has to have the weirdest fucking head to body ratio I've ever seen.
I got to say, this entire England team are either like they look like an old man, a la Stokes and Root,
Yeah.
or they had to get permission slips signed by mum and dad to let them go out of school to come play cricket.
Like Bethel.
Or Smith. That guy looks like he's like wearing his big brother's wicket-keeping gloves.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
He keeps like he's playing for his brother's team and he's a junior. But yeah, Ben Duckett, bloke's 4'10" and got his forehead takes up a whole foot. Anyway,
Anyway, back to
back
Hottest
to
100 time.
defaults.
I'm matching your energy with the song as well, Sam, from Turnstile, but I went with Never Enough.
Banger.
We spent a lot of time glazing Turnstile this last few weeks, so let's not spend too much time on it. But
No.
it was such a good album, bringing pop fans to hardcore, but then also hardcore to pop fans as well. Like I think it
Yeah.
kind of bridged that gap so that people there's a respectability for someone who says like, who's got the X on the back of a hand, New York hardcore scene, but also been like, no, I like Turnstile, and that's brought me into like more pop music and stuff like that. And I think it's good.
Yeah.
Prepare for a lot of imitators though, I reckon, in the coming years.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I listen to Turnstile.
Yeah. Let's see
I listen to Turnstile, babe.
who does it better or worse than them, but we'll find out.
No one will do it better.
Never say never.
Enough.
Let's find out. Gimme Love from the Tullamarines. We talked a lot about how Adelaide bands are producing great stuff at the moment. These
Yeah.
are one of those bands. You interviewed them earlier in the year, and this track is just another one that like easily could have been like an early Jungle Giants sort of sound when they were doing like lots of interesting stuff with indie music. It's sort of, this particular song has some fun guitar stuff. It has some fun dancey bits at the end. Very, very interesting and cool. An interview that we did at Big Sound, I forgot the word that I was looking for. An interview we did at Big Sound was with Thief. Thief. Such a fun word to say.
Yeah, it's like thimble.
Thimble. It's such a little thimble, isn't it? But anyway, we chatted with Thief, and she's so young. She's like 17. She's still in school, and her song "Paper Frames" is so layered and has so many like different bits going on. To be able to like envision that at such a young age, I'm like, what has she got planned ahead? Because it's have a little listen just to all the like interlocking harmonies and layers and sounds that are all within this track.
Hit me.
If we were in heaven, would you still be afraid? It's with new validation, would it still be the same?
It's cool.
It is very cool. So that's gotten a vote from me. Next up is the Terrys, which, you know, we all loved when Sticky Fingers weren't shit blokes because they wrote some pretty good songs. And the Terrys have brought together that team once again, hopefully without the shit blokeness. But they've brought a lot of the people who have co-written and co-produced on Sticky Fingers albums, but then brought their own spin to it. So it's a bit more surfy, a bit more like... Sorry?
What's the song?
Well, give me a
Sorry.
second.
I thought you skipped over it.
No, I'm getting there.
You were
I'm getting there.
describing the song, and I was like, what is the song?
Let me get there.
Sorry, I mowed your grass.
Train derailed, Sam. The song is Eraser by the Terrys. But yeah, they've brought together a lot of the team behind a lot of the Sticky Fingers songs. And then they've produced the record, the self-titled record. And in this particular song, they've managed to like add something to it that, even though it still sounds like it's produced by that team, it's not a Sticky Fingers song. You know what I mean? Like the Terrys have brought their surfiness to it. It sounds more like spat out, if that makes sense. Like, is it more like guttural and like punky, but not like in a like fucking punky way, if that makes sense. And yeah, Eraser just got stuck in my brain. You don't know what I'm talking about, do you?
Punky, but not in a punky way.
Have a listen. I wasn't planning on playing it for you, but let's have a listen because I think it's just it's certainly not a punk song at all. But I think the vocal delivery, when you compare it to like a Sticky Fingers sound, it sounds a bit more raw, a bit more like unpolished potentially.
Yes. Okay.
My heart left me erasing. I'm out of luck with you.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. So it's punky without being punky, if you know what I mean.
Punker.
Yeah, exactly. Next up, we have Balcony by Teen Jesus and the Gene Teasers. Their album Glory this year was taking everything that they did really well the first time around, but then polishing it up, making it more slick, more clean, bigger, bolder, better. And I think Balcony is such a good example of that because the song just lands so well with the group harmonies, the super catchy chorus, all the melodies going into it, just so tight as a sound. I think it's just such a great summary of that album. Next up, Strange Romance from Selv, who we chatted to Lockie from Selv earlier in the year, and the story behind the album was so interesting in that it's the first Indigenous band to record an album at Abbey Road Studios.
Yes.
The songs are written in Paris and the Netherlands and in Australia, and then they took them to London to produce the record. It's thanks to some grant funding as well. But across the whole record, there's this kind of indie rock meets like dark disco kind of sound. And Strange Romance is a really good encapsulation of that. Now I get to the final three. On the home run now, Sam.
Final three.
Final three. iPod Touch by Nina Geraci.
Yep.
I've spent a lot of time talking about this album. Well, a lot of people spend a lot of time talking about this album, let's be honest. So I probably shouldn't spend too long on it. But I think that what made this whole album so interesting is that it was like suburban emo meets EDM.
Yeah.
Because all the lyrics are about like, I don't fit in and I find more comfort in like online communities and like making music. And the way that Nina Geraci has like brought that like autobiographical side to it and then made just some fucking bangers at the same time is so cool. This is one of those ones where, like you said, you got to vote tactically.
Yes.
I would have probably preferred to vote for London Song, but I think there's a good chance that iPod Touch could get like top 5, and I really want to propel it up there. So I went for the tactical vote. I'm gonna give you 2 little samples out of this, 2 little parts. A part that does more of the suburban emo thing.
Yep.
And then just the drop.
Hit me with it, Daddy.
It sounds like iPod Touch, yellow Pikachu case, FL Studio freaked down the message history, hidden underneath my pillow 'cause I should be safe. I'm keeping it a secret. It sounds like my choice.
It's just such a cool sound.
Such a good sound. But then we bring it forward just a little bit later in the song to a hell of a drop.
It's like a gross computer sound too.
Yeah, that like real like sawtooth synthy bass.
Yeah.
That sounds like something's malfunctioned. You're like, oh fuck, I got to turn this whole thing
Yeah.
down. Yeah,
Love it.
So good. Next up is Horses by Mallrat.
Yeah.
I spoke in a couple of weeks ago about how this song made me cry a couple of times, and it's a really beautiful song. It's
Love
so
it.
nice. It's so sad, But at the end, the sadness is kind of like turns into like a future looking positivity, if that makes
Yep.
sense. And yeah, I just think it's not the big brash, like bassy mole rat that you'll know from other songs. It's more closer to more like Charlie or one of those other songs from her.
Yep.
And it's just such a nice song. And I think if I had to pick like a 1 out of my top 10, I think this is probably the one.
I'm right here. I look different now. Do you remember? Hey, don't you see me?
There's some interesting stuff going on instrumentally there too.
There is, yeah. There's a lot of like layered guitars and some synths and
And
synths
different
and stuff.
time signatures as well.
I think
not
just-
different time signatures, but like
Different-
the acoustic guitar is going very slow, but then there's like a bassy element that's moving the song along quite fast.
Yeah. It's
Cool.
It's if you listen to the whole song, it's very like dreamy. Like it kind of comes in and
Yeah.
out at various points. It's kind of cool.
Yep.
Finally, last song on my Hottest 100 list is Tongue by Felony. That's beautiful, Sam.
I can do it whenever you want.
Tongue on demand. People pay for that service.
They do. $2.50 an hour.
Crossfire got my vote last week for being like my song of the year. And I would have absolutely loved to put on this list. But again, tactical voting, I want to get Felony in the list.
Yeah.
And they're pushing for Tongue as the one to rally the troops behind. So you know what? You got to do what you do sometimes. Still very much in the same mold as Crossfire. Like it's that very post-punky meets like Sky Ferreira kind of sound in like an indie pop world. I'll give you a little sample, but yeah, it's sort of in that same realm. And yeah, I'm keen to see Felony get on the list. Big guitars.
It's got some Stand Atlantic vibes to it.
Yeah, very possibly. I can see that.
Very possible.
Very possibly.
Well, I like it. I like it a lot.
I think we might put together a little show Hottest 100.
Maybe.
Stick around on Friday.
Special episode.
Yeah, special drop.
Special
Breaking
drops.
news.
Breaking. The friends of the show. Who's a chance? I don't know. We haven't recorded it yet. I like it. Well, fingers crossed. And as per all our Hottest 100 parties, as soon as they come on, Max goes, "Oh, knew it."
I do like to if I was really allowed to let loose at a Hottest 100 party, I would have a whiteboard and be really tracking the stats as I went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, apparently, this Ninja Archie song's actually tracking ahead of expected pace. That's a surprise, actually. But I think it'll come at the expense of an Olivia Dean song. Let's get to the suitcase.
Zip zip.
Zip, zip for the last time in 2025.
Well, this is landing in 2026, so
That's
it's actually
what
the
I
first
said.
time.
Zip, zip for the first time in 2026.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Just a very simple one, Maxwell. Artists to watch in 2026.
Yeah, very simple, but also very important. And also, I think a good way to kickstart your playlist at the start of the year.
I think so.
Yeah.
I've brought 4 artists that I think everyone should put on their radar for a big year. So you can say, oh, I was listening to them before they blew up. Or you can say, yep, I knew they were going to blow up. That's what we're here to do. We're here to just fuel your ego and your taste making.
We're exclusively here for bragging rights. That's it.
Absolutely, we are. A band I spoke about earlier from New Zealand, I think Blue Brigada are going to blow up big time.
Yep.
They're already playing some really big festivals in Australia, and I just think their popularity is going to boom. And you're going to see them across the ditch a fair bit in 2026.
I think they might skip Australia altogether and head straight to the States.
If that sound gets to, I think it's going to be massive in the UK.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a big European sound.
Big Europe.
Europe! Not quite Europe, but more like Glastonbury. Anyway.
Rhythm and Vines. It's us. One of mine is Lonely Spec. I think we've talked about Lonely Spec a couple of times on the show. They are out of Adelaide and they're producing this weird, wacky, wonderful hyperpop kind of electronica. Musically, though, it takes in like bits of metal and EDM and pop and R&B and all sorts of stuff from across the spectrum. A lot of visual art that goes with that as well. Super intense and full on sounding, but I think one of those bands that will one of those artists I think will be big as a producer, either for their own stuff, but also for other artists as well. So I think kind of keep an eye out for Lonely Spec in the credit lines of a few records coming out.
I like it.
Yeah.
I think the head game in 2026 is going to be through the roof.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, dude.
Keep your
You
eye
offering?
Keep your eye out for Headwreck and Head Send.
Right. Yes.
Headwreck in the metal world, they already had a massive 2025 playing good things. They're heading over to play Download. Brizzy based, going to be massive, bringing new metal and like hyper metal together. Head Send we saw at Big Pineapple Festival, and they are literally Silverchair Junior. Once they get a proper release out to the world, I think it's just straight trajectory north for Head Send. So head game.
Head game strong, Sam.
Head game's going to be big.
Oh, mate, let's get sloppy with it. Sam, this one's not so much a single artist, but is a collective from Sydney. They're called the Full Circle Collective. You'll already know Nick Ward, who supported Troye Sivan at his shows 2024.
2024.
But then there's also Zion Garcia, Solly, Friday, and a couple of other artists in there as well. They all, none of those bands I'd say are in the same kind of like musical niche as each other. They're all in different kind of like worlds, but the way that they support each other with production and visual art and jumping on for doing features and stuff like that, it's super cool. And just like they're covering hip hop, pop, almost like boy band pop in some instances. Obviously Nick Ward's doing a lot of like kind of boundary pushing stuff with bringing a few different genres together to kind of be this indie pop kind of sound.
Yeah.
Very keen to see what that collective will push out and the other artists that they'll also bring into the collective next year as well.
Cool. I like it. Last one from me, Maxwell. I'm hearing murmurs more and more that Polaris in the studio. I think 2026 is going to be a big year. Album hopefully on the way, and then just keep chugging along to become the biggest Australian metal band in the game.
Nice. All right.
Short, sweet, succinct.
Yeah. Big projection there,
Big projection.
mate. Is this an IMAX theater, Sam? Big projection.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was going to get the tissues.
Sam, I think that like surely there is no way that if you're Australian and listening to this, you don't know Don West.
Who?
But I'm the tuna guy. I'm going to shout him out anyway though, because I think there are probably some international listeners who need to get around Don West. Just the smoothest, most sultry soul music you've ever heard, and we can never interview that man. He's way too hot. We will look like
dude-
fucking rags.
The dude is like offensively attractive.
He's so handsome.
And he's tall, and the bloke is jacked. Like, it's just the combination of all things that you cannot associate yourself with physically, because you will look like a one.
It should be illegal to be that good at music and also that attractive.
I bet he's really coordinated as well.
Yeah, probably plays a fucking mean game of footy.
Yeah. Fuck.
But yeah, I think
Hate people like that.
if you don't know Don West, but yeah, listen. It's like classic soul music, super smooth,
Croony almost.
a little bit croony. It sounds like it should be on vinyl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think so. Yeah, check out Don West coming to a very smooth concert near you in 2026. I think.
Don't take your girlfriend or your boyfriend.
Don't
Don't let any humans
prepare
near
for
you.
yourself. I think as well. Like, whew.
Oh, I was just playing background music the other day,
Yeah.
and one of his live sessions came on. I was like, this is just unfair.
yeah.
Like, great singer, very cool, stylish, jacked. He looks about 6'7".
Yeah.
Probably a model in his past.
Yeah.
Like, just fuck off.
Leave it a room for the rest of us, Dom.
Yeah. At least look like Kelly Holiday, where you know that there's a way in.
But well, yeah, that's some artists to keep an eye on in 2026, and hopefully each of those drop some bangers.
I hope so. And let us know in the comments, my guy.
Oh, Sam, you're selling it. You're really selling it.
Selling it like a good bag at a festival. Let us know. Who do you think's going to have a massive 2026?
Yep.
Plugging is just, it's not a vibe.
Oh, you seem pretty good otherwise. Sam, welcome to 2026.